Okay, we're up to the fourth reading, Numbers chapter 20, verse 14. So wait, what year are we in? Are we in the 38th year? Or are we in the second year after Yetziat Mitzrayim, after we got out of Egypt? Are we in the 38th year? Because have we started wandering around the desert because of the punishment of the sin of the we had the sin of the spies, but that was only a few verses ago. But again, time in the Torah is very tricky. Verse 14, Moses sent messengers from Kadesh to the king of Edom. Say to your brother Israel, you know of all the hardship that has befallen us. Oh, Moses sent messengers from Kadesh to the king of Edom. So says your brother Israel, you know all the hardships that have befallen us. So this would be Esau's descendant, and descendant of Esau, and Esau and Yaakov, who was also named Israel. So these people are descendants of Edom. Edom is Esau. So now we're about to ask them something. Our fathers went down to Egypt, and we sojourned in Egypt for a long time, and the Egyptians mistreated us and our forefathers. So it was like 200 years that took place. We cried out to the Lord, and he heard our voice, and he sent an angel and took us out of Egypt. And now we are in Kadesh, a city on the edge of your border. Okay, so when is this happening? Is this in the 38th year? Is this like right before we're about to get to Israel? Or is this in the second year? Please let us pass through your land, and we will not pass through the fields or vineyards. Nor will we drink well water. We will walk along the king's road, and we will turn neither to the right nor to the left until we have passed through your country. Now, how is this possible? How can he make this promise? Because we're talking about 3 million people. Edom replied to him, you shall not pass through me, lest I shall go out towards you with a sword. Now Edom here is not a specific person, so because that's just the name of the nation. So we don't really know who's a king yet. But clearly they got this response. The children of Israel said to him, we will keep in the highway. And if we drink your water, either I or my cattle, we will pay its price. It is really nothing. I'll pass through on foot. Obviously, you're going to go on foot. What, as opposed to what? The camels, horses? Wait, do we even think that they had camels or horses? I mean, we know that the Egyptians had chariots, so they were driven by horses. So people had horses, and we know that camels were used in Bereshit, right? So why would he say this? Plus, he had all these goats, and he had all these cows. But he said, you shall not pass through. And Edom came out towards him with a vast force and with a strong hand. Edom refused to allow Israel to cut through his territory, to cross his territory. So Israel turned away from him. Wait a minute, don't we have the Lord with us? Don't we have the Aaron? Don't we have the why can't we? I mean, why are we not going to fight this? I mean, we need water. And we're asking like a reasonable thing, seemingly reasonable request. We just want to get through your country. We just want to pass on the highway. We're going to stay on the highway, and we're not going to drink any water. And if by chance we do drink water, we're going to pay you. And they still get rejected. And then they get like shown the sword. But why? Anyways, why couldn't we fight them? We battled Amalek earlier in the Torah. We had a battle with Amalek where Moses raises his hand and the sun stops. Yeshua stops the sun and all that. Didn't that actually happened? Anyways, that's the end of the fourth reading.